right. Well, we finally returned for some Wake Forest. I don't know if we're going to get both games in today. We're going to try. It's hard to say. I got some stuff to do today, too, so we'll see. If we can, great. If we don't, oh well. We'll be all right. So, let's go ahead and just get right into it. We already did recruiting. We're in week 0. Time to play East Carolina, who gave us a lot of problems last year, so... The Big East Dynasty Advanced, we have
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today's matchup, a battle in the old North State, a contest between a pair of teams from the state of North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football.
Conference championship game, and then hopefully we can win it again and make the playoffs.
With me in the booth, guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Demon Deacons' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway.
So here we go. We're coming off of a 7-6 year, looking for
the end zone. It's Hunter.
An improvement in year 2
as the head coach. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Forest.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A strike downfield.
That's a good start.
Finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
The ball, that's for sure. And that
one of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Working that left side.
Sorry, the sign process.
On his way.
Transferred in as safety
to the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stands in and takes the hit. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
With the catch, it's Humphrey. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. On the run, it's Humphrey. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone, and it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
So now on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss,
this is Jeremiah Melvin, 92 overall, wide receiver. We didn't use him enough last season. We're going to have to get more out of him.
And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience.
Lost Daniel Hill after the offseason, so this running game's going to look a little different.
System, in your scheme, he knows the in
figure
and
it out?
outs. You can move him all over the field. You
Got Jeremiah Melvin first play, and we find our star receiver.
Knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Forrest Latimer
Able to
transferred
pick his
in
way
last
forward for a
offseason,
decent game before the defense gets him down.
or during the offseason.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff.
It's a first down here. Let's see if we can.
What they're preaching.
We have a really solid first drive going
very
here.
Special this season.
We're being honest.
Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
A touchdown, but
and that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of
points
times
on the first drive of the season wouldn't be bad either.
How important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You're gonna get right to the
They're
line
certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown.
Got Bramble.
Breaks into the open.
Can he break? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Wake Forest. First possession of the season results in a touchdown. And it's Bramble returning this year, and man, he's going to be a big part of our offense as a slot receiver.
Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
The lead this time, and a good stop from Bobo.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh,
now,
man.
after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh, my.
At the 40, there he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphrey. Oh, what a caught! Knocked out of bounds.
Way
in
downfield.
the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And here we go again.
The Pirates are on the move. Looking for room. It's Humphrey.
That's Bobo again making a play.
And he was fortunate not to lose
Greg
yardage
Bobo's been good for us early in this one.
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Dances away. Got some room, headed to the goal
Man,
line.
he is getting away from everything.
And
It's
he'll race
crazy.
it to the house. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Gotta find a way through this.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Dances away to buy time.
Oh, what a
Finds a
play,
man on the
Widener.
right.
Zachary Widener
He
back.
gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the
they're
pocket,
trying to flip.
I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Bring in the heat. Hauls it in.
Oh, and there's Bramble again, man. He's making some plays in his first chance as a starter.
39-yard line. It'll be a first
Really
down.
excited for what he's bringing to the table early in the
Well, we see
season.
another catch by this guy. This defense
East
is going
Carolina,
to need
sure,
to do a
but
better
man, this is
job
a
of
big deal for
tackling
us.
the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the
Oh,
incompletion,
bad throw,
you've got
bad
to
throw.
at least make sure you're able to
Adam, there it
drag
goes,
him
man.
down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure.
Good. Forrest Latimer, he's going to run and break free. There we go. Forrest Latimer down inside the
A
15.
huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. He's
Moving
got
it.
50 yards on the
Moving it.
ground in this first quarter.
go right back to
That
the ground
is
here.
a terrific start. Right back to the well. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was
Bramble
right where
in
they're
motion.
supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Once again, getting him involved.
Reads it, fires complete.
Not going to get
They
much.
get
Only
it
3
down
on
to
that
the
play.
7
Thought we
on
might
that
even get a
pass
little more.
play in prime position for a score. That last play, not what they had
Starting
in
to
mind.
see
and
that
they've got a
we're
long way
finding
to
guys
go
that
to
we
get
like
close
early
to
in
the
the
goal
season.
line to pick up a first down. The option look.
Oh, Forrest Latimer. I didn't mean to
And
keep
the
it, but it
defense
worked
is
out. It just
swarming
wasn't
to keep
enough.
him from getting to the first down.
You know what?
They've already converted a fourth down here in the first quarter, and they'll try it again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
There we go.
The Demon Deacons looking to convert on fourth down. They'll move the wide
Got right in
receiver.
motion. Got him. Touchdown.
Pulls and
Fourth down
fires
conversion.
complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon
There we go.
Deacons. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was
2
born
drives,
and
2
died
touchdowns.
in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Oh man,
He'll do it
converted
himself.
the run again here with this quarterback.
That may not look like
They're
a
really
huge
sticking
run,
to it.
but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the big fella.
3rd and 5.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Now the play fake. Fires to the wide.
Why do we have
Catch
nobody
in the
over
middle.
the
It's
middle?
Campbell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
In cover 3, and we've got guys just
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
This hurry-up
ready to run
offense
another
is
play.
just insane, man.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period.
See if we can get after this quarterback here. Try to make him a little more uncomfortable in these situations.
On the ground, it's Humphrey. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
They really like to
first down.
run this hurry up, though. We're going to
How
have
about
to
the
find a
running
way
back,
to
man?
get
Rips
settled
off
into
a
this.
big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack. Throw the ball away. Now, listen, we could debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as...
Touchdown, ECU! Nice catch and good work out.
We had somebody underneath who probably could have reached up and knocked that down. But
the extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Not a bad return.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know
a
what's
great
coming
calls.
at them. They had problems stopping
So
everything
fortunate we got him back in the portal.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick pass on
trying
the
to get to
fly
the
motion.
outside, just didn't get the block.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Something missing in the
and I love just
blocking
finding
of this
ways
game
to get
sometimes,
your best
man.
players out in the
your lead
open
blocker
field.
doesn't
This
actually get where he
pre-snap
needs to go.
motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was
Oh
a nice
wow, what
call.
a play by Davis there to
Turns it
get
on in
forward.
midfield. And a nice
Fortunate the
pickup
blocking
on the
picked
line
back
and
up.
gets down to
Probably
avoid
would have
contact.
been a sack. But
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity
Instead,
for
we're right there with
scrambling
it.
quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously,
Guys
because
in
they're
motion.
chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass.
There, Latimer almost.
He gets it
there.
oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the 1st down.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy...
Turning it
That will
on.
definitely have the speed.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Dixon actually got
He's
his
dragged
block out
down
there
at
as
the
the lead.
12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
There's nobody on calls here.
He's got it on the run.
There's
Gets
Isaac
it
first
inside
down.
the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because
We're
think
a little more
about it. The
methodically,
tight end's the
trying
guy
to do
lined
things a
up
little more
closest to the quarterback, which means generally
paced.
those are the
Slow this
easiest
game
throws
down
a
at least a
quarterback
little bit,
has.
but they're
You
speeding
saw it
it
on
up.
that play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. A run for the quarterback.
Davis, touchdown.
And he walks
Let's
in
go.
for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
The defense knew coming into this game they
The
were going to
offense,
have their hands
not
full.
too many
Not only
problems.
did they have
Defense,
to worry about these running backs in the
yeah,
running
we
game,
got
they had
some
to
stuff to
worry
worry
about the
about.
quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Quarterback on the keeper.
Let's go.
Ball is
There we
loose.
go. Turpin's going to pick it up.
Defense, and he's off.
Let's go. Finally,
He
we get the
almost
strip to
popped out
work.
there for a huge return, but they
Finally.
will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Davis will throw.
Fine,
Makes
Melvin
the
here.
grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that
Dude,
completion.
this is a guy that we really want to get
Guys, let's
involved more
step
this
back
season.
for a
I
moment and
mentioned
talk
that a
a
few
little
times
Wake
already,
Forest.
but
Everybody
that is
uses the
a
portal
very
to
true
varying
statement.
degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now.
There we
Into
go,
the end
touchdown.
zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Of course, Latimer gets his first.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half. But I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing.
No problems
Take care of
moving the ball
football.
here in this game.
Offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, my God. He threw it right.
He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
We're there for it. Oh, you got to make the play. Come on, boys.
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
What a chance we had.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates are on the move.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep
I don't like that we're in dime here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play
because
here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They boot it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense.
We're going to get right back into this trips left formation. It
no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Davis looking to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. They go to the ground.
Balls, but we're not going anywhere.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Done their business here.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Or being 3rd down, but I feel like I lost it down there
fair
somewhere.
Catch is called for and made just shy of midfield.
I do not think I ran 3 plays there, but maybe I was that far.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
We're going to get that ball moved back. Good play, Rob.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, we got there again.
And the quarterback
We're going to use the timeout. We'll get the ball back.
The 36. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
He almost got there.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Did Jaden Davis get a first down out of that? No way.
This savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I really screwed myself.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Not getting out of bounds.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
Lost
when
a lot
you
of time
commit
there.
to the run like this, obviously
a good time to figure out time management when it doesn't really matter, right?
You got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh man, he came
took
open
a
on the
shot
backside
on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing set.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Didn't get the time needed.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the ground, it's Love. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Get his ass down.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
There we go.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Pirates will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they...
There he goes.
There's Paul's making a play.
They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
It's a nice play call there.
We can turn this into another year where we just kind of spread the ball around, spread the wealth, and get guys involved.
Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
We're going to be in a much better spot, I think,
got
this
to be
season
able to
than we
sprinkle
were
in
last
some
year.
shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that
not really happy with that, the playoff ranking.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs.
One of these guys is going to win their one-on-one.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
There we go, Bramble, first down. Not quite a first.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again.
You just got to hold on.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
They brought some heat on that, and it's not going to work out for them. I was surprised when they came out.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Hit the button,
they'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Exactly what we were going for.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good.
It's all right. I'd rather
and
be closer
push that lead out a little further.
Miss it by not getting enough.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak.
31-14.
Nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the...
And
thank goodness I picked up on who I accidentally hit. That switch stick
down at the 17.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier
sack. They slowed it down a little bit. The tempo is not quite there. In the second half.
Long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to throw deep right side.
Knock that shit away. Let's go.
Trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Pirates line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense.
Give him a chance to.
So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays,
needs a break.
Settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
You'd also see Delonte Clint a little bit here in this game. We will see him at some point.
Back in motion.
We got 4 running backs who can get into the game. I think we can find
looking
some
for space.
run for all of them.
Dixon. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Actually looks like the time.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here.
Davis will throw. Fires to the
middle.
middle.
He got him perfectly. There's Raymond.
Room to throw that one in there.
First down.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
In the game. That's what we'll go with.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Completes it in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a 1st down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? You know, how do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the 1st down.
2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wake! And the stomping
we really started putting them.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build.
Should have been doing a little more even last season, but we're doing it this year. We're going to get everybody
a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st down and 10. The give on the option.
There we go.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Oh, man,
you want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete.
There you go, Raymond.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
There we go.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Plant first down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
So what kind of play call we'll go with.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the
back
move.
up to Marco.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dot.
Nice move, create some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
The one thing that surprised me in this game
we'll open
is
up the final period.
the tempo change that we've seen as time's
They'll
gone
run
on
it from the gun.
in this game, because
How about
they went
this
from running
sophomore
this
stopping
hurry
him
up,
short of the
fast
first
pace in
down
the second
line?
half. They haven't gone to
And I
it
kind of
hardly
like
at
how
all.
the running back didn't mess
And
around. Like,
their
just get
best
downhill when
work
you see an opening. A lot of times they close so
was
fast,
against
man. Be
us and
decisive,
their,
stick your foot
like,
in the
hurry
ground,
up, quick
pick up
passing
3
game.
to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air.
There we go.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
He's going for the big play.
Oh, what a pick.
It's
Hendricks.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's go.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
I'm going to go ahead and make some changes. Let's go to the slot receiver. Get swapped into gels. change that. It's fine if it's Barber. Got all that swapped out, and then at tight end, we're gonna go for DeMarco in there. We'll leave everything else alone. Yep, Texas, Michigan, the Citrus Bowl. Like I said, 3 out of 4 years against Texas, so it'll be great. Beyond excited.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense.
Our first look at true freshman quarterback.
This offense has
quarterback
really
of the future,
been clicking in the
George
game
Mama.
so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him.
You look at some of our young players.
Football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get pot.
And there's one. There we go.
Knocked off his
Part of the reason we like this guy, man. He's got
the
a lot of
evolution
speed,
of the quarterback
a lot of
position.
potential for
Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape chasing him.
Oh, Delonte Flint's off to the races. What a play. First career touchdown pass for George Mama, and it's going to go to Delonte Flint.
Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Pure domination all game long for
Some
this
hype
offense.
for that,
whether
man.
they've been
That's
running
exciting.
the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense
Future of
has
the program
had
is
no
definitely in a
answer
good
for these
spot. We're
guys.
having fun
What
with
an
that.
impressive performance by the Oak.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 12 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
There you go,
He'll
Crassus.
be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19,
Great play by Tommy
giving
Crassus.
one. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Off play action. He lofts one down the sideline.
Swatted away
And
by
it's
Kendricks.
incomplete,
Another good
going
play.
for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires to the right.
Missed him.
Another
4th and 9 coming up, and they're going to go ahead and punt it away.
The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt.
We're going to get another possession out of the true freshman, Mama. See what he can do.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Well, maybe.
Found a
Tackle
little
Wagner,
running
another
room
good
on
play.
that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll run the option.
Give it to Barber.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it
First down,
on.
Peaks.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the road.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Flint here again.
Wants to fire on second down.
Another screen
They're
pass
setting
outside.
up the screen. They
Picks
bring
up
him
another
down,
good,
but a
decent
solid
gain.
pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Man,
the Demon Deacons have
pretty
this
game ready
offense
as
rolling.
it is.
Quick strike.
That was, man, Delonte Flint touchdown, a second receiving touchdown for him, and the true freshman looks fantastic. I mean, I can't.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now
I can't
for this
imagine
offense. From the
how
opening
good
whistle,
he's gonna
they've been
get.
up and down the field. Starters, you're scoring. You've got backups in the game now.
59-14
And I love the
lead here.
play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense, to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Man, George Muffins
And
going to be
he'll
a fun
just
player
take
as
a
we
knee in this
get
drive. Will
further
start
into
at
this
the
dynasty.
25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Nice play, Turpin.
Oh, he dropped it.
Way to
That
get to
deep
that.
ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this offense, man, they run the football, and then they want to bootleg and get you really sold on that run. Nice job by the inside linebacker, man. You see him. He doesn't bite it. He sees it, chases the bootleg, runs the quarterback down outside the pocket for the sack.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
He's going to lose
Jones
a
doesn't
yard
have
on
the
that
agility
one.
that I expected him to have.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
2-minute timeout.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake.
Oh, he got to him through it.
Oh. Get to him at the 25.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe.
You know what? They called the great play. I shouldn't have ran cover 2 there. I knew better.
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
He'll do it himself. Tackle
behind the line of
scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Is over.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size
59-21. What a
that's
start
going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this
understand,
defense,
year 1 started
stuffing him
even
at the
better.
line of
We won 90-7 over Liberty. Now a much worse team, but we did. We won 90-7 over them, and yeah. So we'll see how that fares, but a big-time victory.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, man, what a deal. Damn it. All right, a road trip to Neyland Stadium. This is going to be a tough one, man. I am not excited for that. All right, let's see what we've got, what we're gaining here. Because here's the thing, right? We've got the 450 recruiting hours. Like, that just hurts. That's going to be what hurts us as we try to chase after some of these guys. So we're going to have to see who we're moving on and who we aren't. So we see we're the only ones moving on Deion Paxson. We're going to cut that down to 25 points. Leo Creer, we're the only one really moving on. So we're going to cut him down to 25 points. Try to go hard after the guys that we know. That we know we're going to have a hard time getting to. So, see, like Wisconsin's making a push, so we don't got room there. We're the ones here after Wazirike. So we're going to go ahead and cut that down to 25 and then we're going to put 25 on Tui Kolovatu. Pack, we're making a decent push. We're going to keep him in there. Mike Grimes, this is a corner, this is a linebacker I want, so I'm going to put 50 here, see if we can make a push. And then Amir Simmons, we're going to be okay. He's got G5s after him. George Reinbolt has ECU pushing, so we're going to push there. I think that's where we're going to put our eggs in here. Yeah, and we'll just roll from there. All right, so let's go ahead and roll game 2 here. Let's get into this thing. On the road against the Vols, a very solid overall team. We've got some work to do if we want to get it done on the road here. Part of it's going to come from me just wanting to come out here and put the hammer down early. So hopefully we get ball first.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva.
All right.
But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
All right. Game number 2 of year number 2 as head coach here for the Dynasty. Underway against Tennessee. Take a fair catch, and here we go.
To the 25, no attempt at a return. So Wake Forest offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this, and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team.
First time seeing a real stadium pulse in this Dynasty since we played Texas.
Here's the handoff.
Back in year 1,
I think it was. Up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way, maybe, to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Here we go. Very similar to how this works any other time. We're going to get a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Davis will throw. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Third and
The
3.
noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible.
The entire idea here, set a tone early. That's why we want a ball first.
And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What a catch.
Just flying
Widener
through the air
with a
like
great
a
play.
superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And on the
He
slant
makes the
there.
stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play.
Bramble gets it, first down.
Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
They completely flipped their formation, and Bramble's going to get outside.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Give to the running back. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Right up the middle. I mean, it was clear.
Touchdown, Demon
Go hang out with the Deke.
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on
7-0,
4th and 1
and we
earlier.
marched 6 minutes off the clock.
Gamble. They got
on
it,
17
and now
plays for 75 yards.
With the touchdown.
You want to talk about a big boy drive? That was it.
Loving that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and
that's how you set a tone on the
was a
road.
real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets
a bit scary, but here they come.
Ball's
offense, first chance to see them.
The only thing that stopped him from housing it.
Wide receiver
So
Tyrone
Tennessee's
Hendricks.
offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
I was about to ask if their
Guys, let's
quarterback
take a
was
minute
Deuce
here to
Knight.
look
It
big
is.
picture for Tennessee. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
The short hands, it's Hendricks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
They're going to be tough, man. I'm a little concerned about this matchup as a whole, just because of the speed I think they have versus what we've got.
Fires to the right.
Wow, he caught that.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The Vols have their offense in high gear. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
The ratings are there, man.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
We've seen two extremes, a fast-paced, quick drive, couple quick strikes, and
the
we
point
saw
after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
One of them seems more replicable. We'll see if we can be the ones to do it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Just got to answer the bell every time it's there.
The give to the single back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type guy. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Unfortunately, Melvin's just not fast enough to get there.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line.
You got to reset.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line.
He got leveled as he threw, and he still got that ball there.
To get it into enemy territory, they're down at the 43-yard line. The Volunteers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. DB's right up on the receivers.
There we go.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
All right, decent quarter, but we need a little more.
Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. This offense
USC and TCU in the Alamo Bowl.
Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 8 for the Vols here.
Back to throw, it's Knight. He'll try to do it himself. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 14 to UConn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Under fire.
All right.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it.
Oh, he's got some
Latimer? Oh, man, I thought he was
runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Vols want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Fighting off the defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down.
Feels like they're getting like every block they need right now, man. There's not much
Well,
I
you can
feel like
see
he can
why
do.
Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Harrison.
How did Prassis miss? Oh,
Got enough space. Touchdown, Vols. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon
all it
offense.
takes is a play to get us back into this game, but man, we really need some help.
Double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play, just making it happen,
right now,
breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Using his feet. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Davis looking to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Perfect play.
Complete.
Perfect play. They cleared the middle out and let Brandon get
before
open.
he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Demon Deacons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Down to the 1.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Off the bootleg.
What in the fuck, man? Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. He got leveled in the backfield. The guy that we're supposed to go to got absolutely leveled in the backfield, and we had nowhere to go. On top of that, the play didn't even work as designed. That's
team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a crease. It's Poole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum.
Are
And that's
you fucking
exactly what
serious?
this offense is doing. They're firing
What
all
the
cylinders,
fuck?
defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He wants to change this route. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Thorne.
Thorne, you better get there.
He's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Works the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Slams it ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it back on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to throw, it's Knight.
That's not what I wanted. And
he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start.
Can I pick my play, please?
To try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a
so
second.
I can double tap
missed
it.
Opportunity there for this
and
offense.
it will allow me to favorite the play, but it won't let me.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harrison. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Volunteers in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Under heavy pressure.
I'm telling you, if this is anything other than swatted the fuck away. Yeah, thank you.
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
He'll try to field the punt and
Damn it,
bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the run. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target?
Is Messenger, like, having a meltdown right now?
They're dealing with a second and long.
My God, man. Like, the worst time.
On the option.
Oh, he got that pitch out. Thank you. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks for the help.
Still going.
Good use it.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. You see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
I don't know why he got stuck in the passing game.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the football, he picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Finds us back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Davis looking to pass. Flips it out in the flat.
Are you serious?
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down.
I don't care if we get a false start. I'm gonna run this down a little bit.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
That's all right.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
Machete, he's got it. 24-20. We trail here.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Washington State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So here is the Tennessee offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
We got to find a way to get a stop here.
To pick up the tempo. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jefferson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Quarterback adapting.
I just hate
nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Vols are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Yoder. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fakes to grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
I try to make the play here.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. It's always great
get something
to get
going here.
points on
I mean,
a drive,
man.
but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown.
We did that last
this time
possession,
around,
but it just
Palmer.
wasn't
They may
enough.
have to get out of their comfort zone here, too,
Dude, you
David,
have
a
to
little
find
bit.
him.
Just
I mean,
start
there's no
being
pressure
more
at all. There's
aggressive,
no
take some
reason to make
chances, but
miss that
that's what's
throw.
going to have to happen for them to win this game.
No
Yeah, when
reason
you're losing, obviously
to miss that
everything
throw.
gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
This time it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. On 3rd and short.
I hit the button to throw,
running
man.
game.
I can't deal with this game giving me these fucking animations that don't allow me to have to make the plays we need to.
The Demon Deacons send out the punt. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man.
Whatever.
And
It
he'll
is what it is.
lose
We
yardage
weren't
on
meant to
that
win it. I can
return.
tell you that right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
We
checked
got
out.
close,
This
and then
offense has
it
it with
pulled the
really
rug on
good
us, man.
field
Feels like
position.
fucking Notre Dame today.
He'll keep it himself.
You know how they feel.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Knight. Dumps it to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
There we go.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game.
Keep trying.
He's got the
Gotta keep
first
fighting
down.
here.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of
the edge is set so well by their
Got to
team
give the
versus
defense
what we were able
credit.
to do.
Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Oh, are you fucking serious, dude? I mean, I can't possibly have done anything else.
And you got to expect this offense to go.
They run into each other and stop the route, and then
the second half. But we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
At least we got it.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
It's in a very frustrating
And the Demon
position right
Deacons
now.
are flying down the field. Davis will throw. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. Powers through the defender. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
To the air on second down. Now improvising. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
We'll take it.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been work.
It's so fucking irritating. It's just, I'm fed the fuck up with this defense right now, man. They do not do anything, and it's the same shit all game. I don't.
They didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has
I wish we could hit him hard enough to force a fumble. I really do.
Because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They're going to ride this running back.
There we go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more.
Kidding me.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone.
What the fuck am I supposed to do, man?
And the Volunteers
I can't beat scripted animations. That's just the one thing I can't beat, and I can't fucking do anything about this. It's where the most frustration comes in this game, dude, when you play it. Like, you can't outdo the things that are meant to happen because the game chose it before you even started.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Knight.
Oh my, what a play.
An interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Unbelievable how much we needed that and the timing of that play.
But a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Wake Forest has
that might be the biggest play of the Dynasty at this point. I mean, in all honesty, that might be the play of the Dynasty.
They had it basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but
gotta
up front
find
defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground. Oh,
Raymond gets through. Oh, wow. What a play.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense early in drives.
Very happy
that
with this
kind of
team.
yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
At least. I don't think there's much to complain about there.
Keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started.
Oh, there we go. We got the end set. Touchdown.
Touchdown, wait. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
All right, we're tied.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield. It's Harrison.
Oh, are you kidding, man?
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off
there
the
we
ball
go. Come
so
on,
you can't
boys.
get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
And this is going to be
really
intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Touchdown Vols! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
Ready to try the point after.
I don't know, man. EA's going to do an EA
The extra
thing once
point
in a while.
is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
I don't know what
We check in with
big
Kevin
time
Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right,
I mean, we
guys,
can
a little
answer
update
it.
on what
It's
else
death
is
by
happening
1,000
in
cuts,
college
right?
football
It's
this
not over,
weekend.
but
USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's still a
3:38 to go.
They're
It's not
trailing by
over.
8 to
This game is
UConn.
not over. It's not even close.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting
I can't
college
press the button
football
harder.
matchup.
I
How about
can't
that one? Kevin will be
force them
keeping
to
an
make
eye
a
on
play,
everything
though. That's the
going
one
on
thing.
elsewhere.
Like, I can do
Try to
everything I'm
make up for
supposed
some of
to.
that lost ground
Press the
on
buttons I'm
2nd
supposed to
down.
press. Do the
I
things I'm
love
supposed
that
to do.
play call by the offensive coordinator.
The game don't want me to make a play. I'm not making a play.
You
There's no
want to pick
question
him
about
right
that.
back up, right? So
Okay, we
don't
answered the
handcuff
run.
him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got
Trying
the
everything we
formula
can
right now. You
here in
got
this
them
week
right
one
where you are.
matchup.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances.
Third down.
They'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
These fans
2 minute
stepping
timeout.
up to help this defense on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac.
Tight end, first down.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I'm willing to let this go to overtime.
Come to the line with
I'm going to be honest. I think we can win in overtime. So we're going to do what we can here.
Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
There he goes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back. Let him go to work, and he comes up with
4 plays. I'm going to let this clock run a little bit here.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal.
So got to be able to run 2 plays.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
We've got 2 plays.
They'll call timeout with 9
seconds left
on the clock.
Can't emphasize enough.
Touchdown here on 3rd
2 chances.
Really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to box their way in. Into the end zone.
Looking like we're going to take this thing to OT.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game.
41-all.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th.
Seconds away from overtime here.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they decide to tie it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we could be headed for free football. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back.
Bring him down.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
All right.
And these teams have played so well.
We made it. We made it to OT here in Neyland Stadium on the road.
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
Tennessee wins,
it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays back and forth.
I hope we don't make it to the 3rd overtime.
Left in the tank here in
That's
OT.
all I hope.
First play of the first possession of OT. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Latimer's been the man today.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Bramble outside. Breaks the tackle. He's going to get inside the 5. It's a 1st and goal.
Gets out of bounds after the big
1st and goal,
gain, but
Deeks.
they've got it 1st and goal.
Can Jaden Davis lead this team into the end zone and make it all come down to what the Vols offense can do?
This
Not quite in.
making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's
got 3 plays. We are not giving anything up.
Put it in the end zone
We're not taking
twice
anything
already.
other than a touchdown.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration and tip.
He does. Jaden Davis is in.
They strike first here in overtime.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed.
Stadium's nervous. We have a chance to really do some damage here.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. 1st and goal.
Well, it looks like we're going to a second overtime. I don't think there's much I could do here.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
I mean, I can't when they break the tackle like that. Oh, my goodness.
They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
All right.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra
We're taking this to double overtime.
Or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
Vols get it first. They're going to have to score and get the 2. That's what it's going to come down to. The field goal, probably not an option here. So.
Players, am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
1 extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Gives it on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, 4 plays, and they scored 2 touchdowns on this, man.
Gives them the lead
here we are.
2nd overtime. 2nd overtime, and they'll have to go for 2.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on.
Are you fucking kidding me? What was that?
They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime.
56-48. Hopefully all my formations are here. I know custom playbooks get messed up in double overtime. Final time, we're going to bring Flint in.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
He drops.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender?
We got 4 downs.
We
can give it up on the ground here for a minute.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Let's trust our team a little bit here. Let's trust this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Dixon.
To take care of business. Let's trust this offense to take care of business once in a while, huh? Come on now.
You see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball?
Devontae Flint scored his first touchdown as a Demon Deacon. His first 2 touchdowns through the air. Can he be the hero? Through the screen pass again. Down inside the 5-yard line at the 1, they're going to call it. Devontae Flint almost had a 3rd receiving touchdown.
1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown.
Here we go.
Marches ahead.
Flint not going to score, but we're still for 1.
Out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Still at the 1-yard line.
2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this.
Davis, touchdown. Wake Forest needs the 2 here.
They got 1 score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown.
My least favorite thing here has happened.
I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown,
of course they don't block it right. I mean, why would they? When we need it the most, they won't block it right. I can't fucking stand it, man.
It always comes down to a few key plays.
Why? And then not only that, my fucking my shotgun formations are all gone. All my sets are gone out of that. Why? Why does the game fucking do that shit, man? I didn't have what I wanted to have there. And it's crazy to me. Like, that glitch is so fucking wrong on so many levels. To continue to take my formation out of the play, out of the game, because it's supposed to take the special team stuff out, it left the special teams there and took my shotgun plays away. Every one of them. And I fucking lose because of that. I don't have my whole playbook open to me. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm so sick of this fucking shit. This stupid fucking game, it can't get it right. That is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, it just disappears. It's not there at all, and I can't fucking do anything about it. The game forced me to run a set that I don't want to run. And I have to take the fucking loss. It's so stupid, man. That is so fucking stupid. It's fucking bullshit, man. Tired of it. Have a fucking job to do. By the way, this was a glitch last year. This was a glitch in College Football 25. Why is it still a thing? Why is it still here? I've had this game for 15 fucking months, dude, and we still don't have it right. 17 months now. Actually, it has been 5 months of this game out. 17 months we've had college football gaming, and we still don't have that right. Unbelievable. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back whenever. That's probably a reason why I don't play this. Jesus.